Welcome back to the channel. It's Reactions, Rants, Rabbit Holes, and this is my first tinfoil hat Tuesday, so the rabbit hole portion will be immense. But not to start the day. To start the day, I would just like to thank a certain subscriber out there for their marathon journey through the reactions. Hearts. Yeah. Thank you. So, to make this as personal as it can be, do I like the New York hardcore thrash scene, that kind of whole thing? So, I'm a big SOD, MOD fan. They're back there. I like Nuclear Assault. I think that's over there too, I believe. Overkill, which upon looking today turns out to be Jersey based. And through my searching, it turns out, so I listened to, I took down that band name picture I drew back in the day. But Agnostic Front, I think, are they on there? Are they, some Agnostic Front. Is Propane, that's more later, much later in life. But as I was searching through, I found some names that I think are right. I'm excited for UNSANE Scrape. You sold it quite just fine for me. And to be honest, I saved this search for New York thrash. And first I'll cherry pick out the stuff I've actually listened to set the baseline. And this, and this I liked or listened to. Then, like this, willing to depart and try something else. And see what else. I mean, I'm always willing. Y'all turn me on to the new stuff. Then I got Robert or other people out there saying, holy shit, the channel turned me on to new stuff. It's not usually me. That is a process of one viewer over on that side of the comments influencing or giving something to a viewer on the other side of the comments. That's all. That's all as much as I could have ever hoped for. Because I never intended to chase drama in the comment section. I'm not here to do that. That's why there is a formula to the reactions in a way. I tend not to do a lot of stuff I'm not hip to because I'm going to say I don't like it. I got to be super careful. I stay away from like the Korean artists because their fandom over there, man, they'll hack me and I'll lose it all. You got to be careful. Now, the thrash and the rock group tend to be pretty cool. So, DA, appreciate you. UNSANE Scrape. I'm told I'm even going to like the video. I skated for a while, so not very well. I do good acid drops, so. Ouch. All right. I can't believe I'm going to tie this to Paco, but we're going to do it. I just pinned a comment this morning. And a 57-year-old rocker from Spain. You're right, Rollen. You do hear metal in there. You do hear rock in there. You hear punk in there. Because then the flamenco has all the chord structures, riffs, and runs that every simpler music took from. So I really felt a tiny bit of validation with that comment. Because that's all I was trying to say is is, man, I love humanity, but we are simple creatures that lift everything from each other. We get 15 original thoughts a year, and then we just recopy it over and over and over. Because as I've mentioned once or twice or 1,000 times, I am now positive that the main belief system on this planet is if I touch it, it'll be better. If everybody does what I think, it'll win. That's ridiculous. We got too many people for that. And I don't want any of them to go away. I agree with one collective idea. Collectively, we would have to come to some mutual agreements on what life means. Because this is a perfect example. Life can't just mean skating disasters and hardcore punk thrash / whatever. Hardcore. Can't just be that, can it? So, the I skate to live crowd probably can't make all the decisions, because then if we're not skaters, we're not deserving of anything. It's weird. I don't know. This is cool. It's heavy. I scrape my way through it. I'm just warming up because we're going to go deep. Ancient astronaut theory, and was Alex Jones right? And, there should be bumps, bruises, and scrapes attached to those discussions. Oh! All right, there's some really painful stuff going on, but that you're just going to go back to blatantly shameful for one moment. I would do the same thing. I would face plant on this little ramp, but I'm just saying, that's funny. That's broken arm shit, skull fracture shit, snap spine. I don't even want to say, damn, it's just so painful. Oh. I will be fair. I actually like it. I think it's pretty good. I do lyrically wise. I'm more of a little more clearer lyrical content, but it's not. I don't mind. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a good example. This video is a perfect example of why you see him doing the big tricks into the big airbags and stuff like now, because I can't even imagine the amount of concussions it took to get us to the X Games. That was great. Thank you. Oh! That's good. Hey, Yeah, that broken wrist is nothing. You catch the edge of that granite square in the spine and you just lay the whole thing wide open. I'm just saying, this is insane. There's a lot of crazy stuff. Now, the song is awesome. Hits hard, it's heavy, simple. There's nothing wrong with that. The carnage on screen is mesmerizing this time. And bone-shatteringly visceral. Right? I feel it. Hey, I think that's one of those things where, as society wants to pretend, unless you have the testicles, you can't really cringe at the getting kicked in the testicles joke. Now, because I don't understand the pain of the other way around, it doesn't have the same effect. Like I said, I didn't have that many. I didn't ollie or nothing. I couldn't get the skateboard off the ground really. So I rode it, but I could jump off a lot of shit and land on it. And it wasn't it wasn't enough to do anything. I mean, I'll be honest, I skated down the hill from St. Paul to go to Ryan's Corner when it was still called that, so I could watch bands. So, yeah, I mean, I skated to the bar to watch bands. I didn't have to do any tricks because it was a straight downhill shot to the club. Then I drunkenly walked my ass back up the hill. Nice grind. Way to finish. Well, with all those scrapes we saw, that one pulled off the perfect rail. That was cool. UNSANE scrape. I would like to thank a subscriber out there very much for the request and for the marathon session he's putting in on the reactions. There's the kind of stuff that when someone stumbles across stuff that I really like, because now he's watching all the stuff that I really like, that's a big deal. I like when the Dimash fan comes in and says, oh my God, I worship Dimash too. But that video's already got 30,000 hits. I get it. He's very popular. I like every now and then. I like talking about shit that I like to talk about. So it's always cool. And this isn't weighing one subscriber against another. That is the worst part of the channel. When you have to try to focus on one person and you realize it's the damn near 30,000 I have to focus on. But today I really need to talk about one or two or three. This is why the bus exists. If you think you're on the bus, you probably are. Then you probably aren't opposed to talking about ideas, even if we don't see eye to eye. You're not off-put by 420 friendly adventuring and commenting. You can handle the sometimes hypocrisy of loving to make drug jokes, but realizing too much of a good thing is destructive. All right. Hey, I don't know. I'm really excited for the next ones too. This was awesome. And in fact, I liked it so much. Let me come back with one more in this realm, because I was kind of yep. Let's see if I can find something I haven't heard but will fit into this category. I'll see you right back with one more.